Tonight, clemency granted. The president pardons a former top aide, why the move was made. And feeding the masses, how the DEC plans to give thousands a hot Thanksgiving meal during the pandemic. Plus, thanking frontline workers. The unique way Duluthians turned out today to show gratitude to those working the pandemic.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Anthony Mack. Kristen is off tonight. Thanks for joining us. President Donald Trump has granted a reprieve to his first national security advisor, Michael Flynn. The move is the highest profile pardon the president has issued since he took office. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
President Trump's full pardon of Michael Flynn ends a long legal saga for his former national security advisor. In a tweet, President Trump said, "I know you will now have a truly fantastic Thanksgiving," while Flynn's family thanked the president for answering their prayers. After just 23 days on the job, Flynn was fired in 2017 for lying to the FBI and Vice President Pence about contact with the then Russian ambassador before the inauguration.
He was targeted by the Obama administration, and he was targeted in order to try and take down a president.
President Trump has claimed Flynn was persecuted. Flynn tried to rescind his earlier guilty plea, and the Department of Justice had sought to withdraw the case against him, but it had been tied up in court. Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called the pardon an act of grave corruption and a brazen abuse of power.
Mr. President, you are connected.
Before issuing the pardon, President Trump from the White House called into a hearing held by Pennsylvania state Republican lawmakers, again falsely claiming he won.
This election was rigged, and we can't let that happen.
CBS News has learned Pennsylvania legislators involved in the hearing traveled to the White House to meet with President Trump Wednesday night. In Wilmington, President-elect Joe Biden gave a Thanksgiving Eve address, urging Americans to redouble their efforts to fight the pandemic.
We need to remember, we're at war with a virus, not with one another.
On Monday, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris are expected to receive their first high-level intelligence briefing.
Biden's more than 80,000 vote victory in Pennsylvania has already been certified. Results were certified in Minnesota today as well. Dave's going to give us a quick look at the weather. Dave, we were talking all day about dry conditions, but much to some people's surprise, a few flurries out there tonight.
Yeah, that departing low pressure system gave us one last parting shot, and it could still be happening in little dribs and drabs around the head of the lake. So we see the clouds bubbling in, and we also see a few snow showers popping up, lake influenced there, along with that departing low pressure system. But they shouldn't add up to much, and they shouldn't last very long either, because higher pressure is trying to push our way from South Dakota into our region. And it may not make us perfectly sunny for Thanksgiving, but it should make it dry, and there may be a few peaks of the sun. That high, though, likely will take more fully over once we get into Friday, and then induce a pretty long dry spell. Famous last words, perhaps. Here's the day planner for Thanksgiving. It should be partly sunny to mostly cloudy, with a morning low in the upper 20s and a daytime finish in the upper 30s. That's about 7 degrees warmer than normal, and it may stay warmer than normal through the weekend. Does that mean an Arctic outbreak by Monday? Well, I'll show you the 7-day forecast, and we'll figure it out. Coming up in just a couple more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Holiday traditions will not look the same this year, especially for restaurants that tend to be open on Thanksgiving Day. CBS 3's Emma Quinn spoke with one restaurant owner about how they're making it work and the impact COVID-19 is having on future holiday plans.
It's normally the busiest time of year for the Pickwick Pub and Restaurant.
Thanksgiving is usually wall-to-wall people from the beginning of our service till the end when we serve our last turkey dinner.
COVID-19 put a dent in that tradition for the 107-year-old restaurant. Pickwick co-owner Amy Wright says things will be pretty quiet, but staff found a way to bring the holidays home.
We decided to do some family-style pickup for turkey, thinking that would supplement the much lower numbers that we were going to be getting.
Wright says they sold out on orders and will be serving 500 people on Thanksgiving, cooking up turkeys and all the fixings.
Now, after Thursday, Pickwick owners say they will be closing their doors to in-person dining and curbside pickup, as it's too much of a financial risk to keep the doors open and have nobody walk through.
We attempted last time to do to-go orders and curbside. and that didn't really work for us. In fact, it didn't work at all.
Wright says as much as it hurts having to close their doors during one of the busiest times of year, keeping employees and customers safe is the main priority. They hope to be back for holidays to come.
Under the current restrictions, the restaurant can reopen right before Christmas. Pickwick owners are preparing for the worst, expecting to stay closed until the new year. For a list of other restaurants participating in Thanksgiving curbside to-go meals, you can find more information on our website. Well, the day before many of us sit down to a Thanksgiving feast, Minnesota's governor highlighted the state's growing food insecurity. Governor Tim Walz visited the Second Harvest Heartland facility in the cities. He helped pack boxes going out to feed the hungry. Many families who've never been food insecure before are struggling now. Walz says 1 in 8 Minnesotans and 1 in 5 kids don't know where their next meal is coming from.
That number has obviously gone up in the pandemic, but it has been there. And it is through our partnership, it is through this facility and our food shelves across the state of Minnesota that have kept food on people's table.
The CEO for Second Harvest called this the hunger fight of our lives. She called on Congress and the state legislature to pass another round of COVID relief now. Volunteers were hard at work today at the deck, making sure everyone is able to have a Thanksgiving meal. Usually, St. Scholastica hosts a buffet for thousands without a place to celebrate. But they had to make some necessary changes this year to keep everyone safe. CBS 3's Natalie Grant shows us what went into planning this year's event and how it's impacting the community.
For most people, Thanksgiving dinner will be far from usual this year. That includes folks in the Twin Ports who usually spend their holiday at the deck.
Typically, on Thanksgiving Day, we have a whole big group of people, over 4,000 people, upstairs in the ballroom enjoying a big family-style meal. This year, that's not possible.
Organizers at St. Scholastica turn the impossible into an opportunity to carry on their tradition.
There's a lot of people who live alone. There's folks out there who are caregivers. So we bring 1 to 2 meals to the households, and people can enjoy it for Thanksgiving.
Volunteers have been working all week, preparing and assembling more than 2,600 to-go meals, 800 bag lunches, and close to 650 family meal kits.
Just different because of COVID, but our goal was really to make sure that we could feed the need that's out there in the community.
From volunteers working to get meals bagged up to coolers where they're stored overnight before loading onto trucks first thing Thursday morning.
It's a good chaotic. We live for this every year.
Kim Heilman has been a volunteer at the Thanksgiving buffet for 8 years.
We were really afraid that we weren't going to be able to do this, and when we found a way to overcome those challenges, I think all of us were pretty elated.
Elated to still be able to bring some joy to people in the community who need it most. Heilman says it takes a lot of hard work, but it's always worth it in the end.
When you hear what people don't have and what they're so grateful for, just in and of itself in a meal, makes.
More than 100 trucks will arrive at the deck tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. to start delivering those meals. You can no longer sign up for a delivery, but organizers hope to see everyone back in person at the deck next year. The Duluth community has been coming up with so many ways to show support for frontline workers. The Lift Bridge and Enger Tower have been lit purple. The Duluth Fire Department conducted a parade around the hospital, and now community members are banging pots and pans together to make noise for healthcare workers. Charlie DeVille got the inspiration from one of Mayor Larson's messages, and he just wants healthcare workers to feel appreciated.
Well, it's a great opportunity to recognize them because I don't get a whole lot of chance to see them or talk to them because they are spread thin and working long hours and putting themselves at risk.
Banging pots and pans isn't only happening in Duluth. People across the country are doing it for their local frontline workers. While taking a stroll through 2 Duluth parks, you may notice a lot more turkeys popping up. Duluth Parks and Recreation Department started a turkey search in Leif Erikson Park and Kingsbury Creek. There are 20 turkey stickers at Leif Erikson alone. Even though there aren't any prizes for finding the stickers, Megan Lidd with Duluth Parks and Rec says it's a fun way to explore new places during the pandemic.
One of the reasons why we're setting these up is to get people outside and be able to recreate in their own groups and give them something to do in the parks. And we're hoping that it gets people to explore some new spaces in our parks.
Lidd adds it's a great way to get kids outside and active in a safe way. Many took advantage of free masks that were given out across Duluth today. Duluth NAACP and Wilderness Health handed out free masks at Denfeld High School, Asbury United Methodist Church, and the Coppertop Church. The organizations are giving out 20,000 masks drive-through style. Vice President of the Duluth NAACP, Janet Kennedy, says for some, masks are hard to come by, and these free masks will help keep everyone safe.
I still feel that masks are hard to come by if you don't have money to buy them. And so this is a free distribution, and so yes, we want to decrease or get rid of that barrier for people who need masks.
COVID-19 education sheets were also handed out with the masks. If you were unable to get one today, they will be handing out more on Sunday afternoon. We have more details on our website. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, during the pandemic, it can be hard to stay on top of your prescriptions. Find out how one Duluth woman got help from a program at St. Luke's.
Normal high temp is 30. Today we made 33. That's 20 degrees shy of the record from back in 1913. Tomorrow we could get a little closer to the record, maybe by 4 degrees. We'll talk about this mini warmth spell that should last through the weekend, coming up after we last through the break.
Live, local, CBS 3 News at 10 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS 3. Live, local, CBS 3.
Healthy Systems USA Black Friday sale. 2-month program, 1-month price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Honey, what are you doing?
Carpet's getting a little long. Tripping hazard.
It's okay to be a little overprotective.
Seriously?
After all, it's how we feel about our customers. Western National Insurance.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free. No one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Right now, millions of people and billions of devices are connected to the internet. Homes, businesses, hospitals, schools. The security and reliability of these connections are more important than ever. That's why at Mediacom, we've built a network to protect them. A network that sees threats, fixes problems before they occur, and keeps you going with 99.99% network reliability.
Hello, I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet. For the month of November, we are offering free upgrades to a premium wall system for all your bath and shower purchases. All of our products are backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and come with a lifetime warranty. You can still get one of our great financing options for low monthly payments or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments till 2022. This offer ends November 30th, so call us today or go online to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service and down to earth price.
I've got one for you. See, You Care, Health Plan Demystifiers and Sleeve Roller Uppers.
You Care, Health Plan Demystifiers and Sleeve Roller Uppers.
Sounds so good when you say it. 96% of all providers accept You Care because they rock so hard.
96% of all providers accept You Care because they ride so hard. Can we pull over?
What's our tagline?
You Care, people-powered health plan.
So good.
Healthy Systems USA Black Friday sale. 2-month program, 1-month price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Let's start with a live look at downtown, 2 harbors. Here's the junction, the intersection of Highway 2 and Highway 61. And we fire this up and take a look at it because, yeah, a couple of stray flurries have fired up. Wasn't expecting them. They're not too heavy, and they're few and far between. And as we take a look at the scene here in 2 harbors, they're not really sticking to the ground. So should still be safe traveling overnight and tomorrow for the Thanksgiving holiday. And as higher pressure eases into our region, these clouds will go away and a sunny period comes to call, along with a slightly warmer than normal one, which we'll talk about after the current conditions. Right now it's 30 at the airport in Duluth. 88% is the relative humidity with a south wind 7 miles per hour. And our air pressure wobbling around 1,012, 1,013 millibars, right in the middle of the pack, not too high, not too low. Still low enough for clouds tonight, and then it should become just a hair high enough tomorrow for a few peaks of the sun. It's Friday when we really should start to get pretty sunny around here. Current temps, low 30s in the upper peninsula, and a range of 30 to 32 here in northwestern Wisconsin. Ashland, for example, is at 32 right now, at least at Kennedy Airport. 32 is also the current temp towards Moose Lake and Barnum, 32 Harbors in Silver Bay, and Ely and Orr and Hibbing. And Big Fork in International Falls. The Rebels are in Grand Rapids tonight. They're at 31. Low temps here tonight could go from the 20s inland Minnesota to as warm as staying around 30 degrees or so for much of the rest of the region, especially closer to the lake. And then daytime highs tomorrow, mid to upper 30s. Doppler map right now, we can just barely see those little popcorn snow flurries popping up here at the head of the lakes in association with the flow of winds coming off the lake, again associated with that low pressure system we had yesterday. Now it's down to our south and towards our east, but of course the winds circle around in a big expanse and just enough to cause us a little tickle of snow, which should go away fairly shortly here. And by tomorrow the clouds will try to go away as well as higher pressure comes our way from South Dakota. May not be perfectly successful on Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving will be partly sunny. But once we get into Friday and especially Saturday, it should be more towards the sunny side and the dry side as well, and just might stay on that dry side for the rest of the week. These little snow showers tonight may be all she wrote until this time come next week. Now it's time to show you the 7-day forecast and try and prove that point. In Minnesota tonight, the low temps go from the mid-20s inland to the low 30s by the lake, mostly cloudy skies, south wind 5 to 15. Wisconsin, Michigan wind southwesterly 5 to 10, mostly cloudy sky and lows in the upper 20s. Now we take a look at the forecast tomorrow for Thanksgiving for Wisconsin and the UP. And the range of high temps, it's only a 2-degree spread, but it'll go from 37 to 39 with hopefully partial sunshine. And for Minnesotans, partial sunshine there as well. As cool as 33 towards International Falls, maybe towards Tower Sedan, Ely, places like that, Winton, and as warm as 38 around Moose Lake. Here comes the extended forecast. So with higher pressure taking over, I think it'll be dry, reasonably sunny from Thursday through next Wednesday, and reasonably warm probably through Sunday with highs going 32 to even 40 degrees. Look at Saturday, Tony. Ooh. Too warm perhaps for some snow fans, but more supportive temperatures of snow may start to ease into our region Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with highs in the 20s, lows in the teens. The only problem is no lifting mechanism like a low and no moisture either, so I don't think there's going to be any snow.
You know me, though. I'm never going to complain about that much sunshine in a 7-day.
Yeah, this time of year we could use it too with the days getting so short.
Oh, I know. Don't remind me. Thanks, Dave. Well, people who take a variety of medication know it can be hard to stay on top of it all. CBS3's Kendall Jarbo shares how one woman found the help she needed thanks to a program at a Duluth hospital.
Barb Jurek was born and raised in Duluth. She's 82 years old and has lived a life full of action.
I bowled and I skied and I biked and you name it and I did it.
Jurek used to do a lot, but after her husband died, her body started having problems.
A little bit at a time, and before you know it, I couldn't bowl anymore and certainly couldn't bike anymore, and forget about the skiing.
She also struggled with fibromyalgia and takes a variety of medications to help. To stay on track, Jurek goes to St. Luke's for a comprehensive medical review.
Oftentimes we'll meet with patients who are taking quite a few medications. So we'll be able to take a closer look at each of those medications and making sure that the patient really understands what each of those medications are for.
Before she met with her pharmacist one-on-one, Jurek says she didn't know what was in her medication. Now she knows what she's taking and why, and how to make them more effective.
The latest one was Gas-X. She had the answer for that, and it worked.
When Jurek has questions about her medication, she now knows where to go for answers.
I call her a lot. If I have a problem, I don't hesitate. And she's always there to help me, to give me an answer.
Getting the help she needs to keep doing what she loves.
Because of COVID, St. Luke's now offers virtual consultations. To learn more about their medication review program, we have a link on our website, cbs3duluth.com. Duluth officials thanked local first-line workers in a pretty remarkable way today. Duluth police and fire departments took to the streets to show their appreciation to all frontline workers. A line of emergency vehicles made their way down 2nd Street, lights and all. Duluth Police Chief Mike Tuskin said it's been a difficult year for everyone, and a little support sure does go a long way.
For our healthcare workers, they are on the front lines every day taking care of people who are sick. They're helping people get to health again. And they also have all of those other burdens that we all have.
The parade was closed off to the public. Still to come on Live Local CBS3, many people are starting to get into the giving spirit of the holidays. Why one local bank gave away a drone? That answer next.
CBS3 Live Cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
At Home Furniture, Black Friday savings start Thursday online and Friday in-store. Everything is on sale. Plus, save $100, $200, even $350 on your total purchase, plus 3 years zero interest. Save hundreds during our 3 days of Black Friday at Home Furniture.
It's Fleet Farm's big 3-day event. Get early access online 8 p.m. Wednesday or shop in-store Friday. Doors open 5 a.m. First 500 customers in-store get a free plush toy. Get hot deals like a 192-piece DeWalt Mechanics tool set, $89.99. Pennzoil 5-quart full synthetic motor oil, $6.99 after rebate. And get a $30 gift card when you spend $100 on Under Armour apparel and footwear. Don't miss Fleet Farm's big 3-day event.
At Super One Foods, we go to great measures to deliver you with top quality meat every day. Try our Black Angus 85% lean ground round for only $2.99 a pound and get boneless ribeye roast for just $8.98 a pound. Plus, we provide the best of the best in fresh produce. Get 14 ounces of Dole coleslaw for just 97 cents and get Dole celery for just 77 cents. Through all that we do, we've got you in mind. Super One Foods, serving you lower prices and better choices.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something too.
Yeah?
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
I like red.
Shop early and enjoy GMC Black Friday offers all month long. Pay no interest for 84 months on most 2020 Acadia and Terrain models. We are professional grade GMC.
What do you get when you add care from Essentia Health and coverage from UCare? Essentia Care, now available for a more affordable price. Essentia Care's Medicare Advantage plans have premiums that start at $0 per month in select counties. You'll be able to see your Essentia Health provider at our 15 hospitals and 71 clinics. Plus, Essentia Care plans allow you the freedom to see any provider who accepts Medicare. Compare and shop plans at ucare.org/EssentiaCare.
Live, local, CBS3.
Christmas is now open at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get 50% off a great selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your holiday decor needs. Save 50% on Christmas at Home Seasonal Concepts inside all home furniture showrooms.
You work hard for your money and deserve to see it go the extra mile. Join us Wednesday mornings and hear from local experts on tips to better manage your finances in Eye on Money on Live, local CBS3. Brought to you by MPPL Financial.
Season 2 is here, y'all. And yes, I am in an eye patch. How much more, Kelly, can it
The
get?
Kelly Clarkson Show, weekdays at 3 on CBS3.
Season 2 is
The
here,
Kelly
y'all.
Clarkson Show, weekdays at 3 on CBS3.
A local bank was in the giving spirit today, and it could help save some lives. Franson Bank and Trust donated a drone to the Carleton County Sheriff's Office. Until now, the department hasn't had access to updated drone technology. They say this will allow them to reduce response times, assist in search and rescues, maximize search areas, reconstruct crash scenes, firefighting, and more.
You know, I think in the future we'll see more of this and be able to use them for more scenarios that come along, not just in law enforcement, but public safety, rescue.
First responders were also able to test the drone out today and get hands-on training before it gets put into use. Still ahead in sports, UMD has a net up for grabs this season. How the goalie battle is shaping up, Kelly has the details next.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Hey, no cell phones at the table. But it's Grandma. Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
The saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. So what are you waiting for? Open the door to a new home bright with possibilities. Fresh new beginnings. Play like a kid again. Enjoy life after 9 to 5. We're here to help open the door to new possibilities. Superior Choice Credit Union. This is our currency. Visit superiorchoice.com for a branch near you.
Even if you've never gotten a flu shot, 2020 is the year to do so. Memorial Medical Center, your local health departments, and area tribes are encouraging you to get a seasonal flu shot to protect yourself and others. A seasonal flu shot is the best defense against flu, especially when COVID-19 is still a risk.
Join our team of supportive and creative individuals. Visit trilliumservice.com or call today to set up an interview.
Well, we love showing you how amazing Minnesota is. It's been even more fun having you show us. Thank you for continuing to safely support Minnesota hospitality businesses. ExploreMinnesota.com.
Here at Angie's Closet, we are a consignment boutique that carries a variety of women's clothing and accessories in all shapes, sizes, and styles that are friendly on your wallet. Come let Angie and her team style you from head to toe in an outfit that is just your style. Shop Angie's Closet for the best in gift giving, for CC hats, mittens, gloves, or our full line of locally made candles, lotions, and soaps. And gift certificates are always a perfect fit. Shop in store or visit us online with curbside pickup or shipping available. Angie's Closet thanks you for shopping local.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get this Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
I mean, how do you replace a guy that won 2 national championships and started in NCAA record 115 straight games in goal? Well, that's what UMD will be doing this season after the departure of Hunter Shepard. It's a spot Scott Sandelin has found himself in before, though, replacing other high-caliber goaltenders such as Alex Stalek, Kazimir Kaskasuo, Hunter Miska, among others over the years. It's a 3-man race at this point between the pipes this season between redshirt junior Ben Pat, sophomore Ryan Fanti, and freshman Zach Stejskal, who oddly enough is also from Cohasset, Minnesota. You might remember him from his Grand Rapids 2017 state championship run. But Pat and Fanti have been around the program the longest. Scott Sandelin has been in weekly talks with goaltending coach Grant Nicklin and says their opening starter won't be guaranteed anything moving forward.
You know, who knows? They all might get a chance in the bubble. I don't know. We're gonna make a decision on Wednesday to go with somebody, and it could be different the next game, you know, and that's kind of how I'm looking at it. But I like the fact that they're all doing well and they're all competing, and no one's going, hey, it's his net like it was last year, where I think the mindset for those guys is totally different, right? And it's good. It's a good situation.
UMD faces Denver for their first game of the NCHC bubble. That is a game you can catch on My 9 Sports, along with almost all of UMD games from the bubble. You can head to CBS3Duluth.com for a full list of games. Here's an overview. UMD drops the puck for their first game of the NCHC bubble on December 2nd against the 5th-ranked Pioneers. Little bit of excitement and a whole lot of scoring. Like, holy cow, this is a team that has offensive power. That was echoed today by head coach Maura Kroll and company as UMD women's hockey brought out the brooms in their first collegiate hockey game in 8 months, sweeping the Mavericks down in Mankato. Senior defenseman Ashton Bell led the way with 5 points. That also led the nation in scoring with a goal and 4 assists. Coming back to Amsoil this week for practice, the energy and the confidence was certainly at an all-time high for the 2-0 squad.
Yeah, we were excited, but I think also last week, like going into even our first game week, we were also excited. So coming into a Gopher weekend is a little different. So we all have a lot of energy and that's good, but it's just fun to be able to play and seeing all these teams not being able to play. We're so grateful that we are and that we're staying safe and healthy. So it's been really fun.
And what'll be fun is that it's rivalry weekend at Amsoil Arena. UMD hosts 3rd-ranked Minnesota for their second series of the year. Puck drop is on Friday at 6:07 p.m. You can tune into CBS3Duluth.com or CBS3 Duluth at 10 for highlights. We'll have a link to the streaming on our website, CBS3Duluth.com. Well, Gopher fans were elated to have Rashad Bateman back this season. He originally decided to opt out of the 2020 season, but then he came back in September. Well, after the Gophers have their game against Wisconsin axed because of COVID, Bateman posted this on Twitter stating his intention to now look toward the 2021 NFL draft. The wide receiver's time in Minnesota has officially come to an end. Over 3 seasons with Minnesota, Bateman caught 147 passes for over 2,300 yards and 19 touchdowns. His breakout season last year saw him with 60 receptions for over 1,200 yards and 11 scores, earning him the 2019 Big Ten Receiver of the Year award and boosting his status as a very promising NFL prospect. And that is now what he will look forward to. That is going to do it for sports for now tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Biggest savings of the year at Schneiderman's Furniture.
When facing a major healthcare decision, it's wise to seek a second opinion from a team of established experts. Financial decisions deserve the same level of care and expertise. At MPPL Financial, we develop your plan by assembling a personalized team that includes experts in multiple disciplines. So the result is a coordinated care plan that covers all areas of your financial life. Your outcome depends on the quality of care you receive. Call today to set up your free second opinion consultation or visit MPPLfinancial.com.
Medicare isn't everyone's favorite thing to shop for, but with UCare, it might be worth a browse because right now, UCare is offering a $0 premium plan statewide. And unlike original Medicare, you also get prescription drugs, doctor visits, dental, hearing, and glasses. Fire off any questions to a decomplicator today. Hey, it's what we're here for. UCare, people-powered health plans.
Make this the best holiday ever with the True Love Guarantee from Numi Jewelers. Give the gift of shimmering diamonds. This diamond earring and pendant set is $199 now through Small Business Saturday. Numi Jewelers, where true love is guaranteed.
If you hunt waterfowl, help stop the spread of aquatic invasive species. Clean off plants, animals, and mud from boats, trailers, waders, push poles, and decoy anchors when leaving the water. Drain your boat and decoys and leave plugs out while traveling. These steps are simple, and they help stop aquatic invasive species.
The Bentleyville Holiday Spectacular, live on December 5th at 7 p.m. with special guest Strike Point Handbell Ensemble. Enjoy the magic of the holiday season from the comfort of your home. Buy tickets today at DSSO.com for just $10 a household.
Our biggest savings of the year. Black Friday only at Schneiderman Sleep.
Men's Wardrobe by Mainstream Fashions for Men. The annual gift giver sale is going on now through December 31st. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
All right, Dave, what's that big Turkey Day forecast looking like?
Let's get over to it and see how she shapes up. Well, Thursday should be a split difference between a departing low and an advancing high, and so that makes it a partly sunny sky with a high of 37, which is a little warmer than normal. Friday should be partly cloudy as the high firmly becomes more entrenched in the area, and it may stick around all the way through next Wednesday. I don't see any snow till perhaps next Thursday.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and have a great Thanksgiving.